Yeah, I think it's pretty special. I mean, if you would have asked me a couple years ago if I would have been here, I would have said no, obviously. Especially to do in your hometown or same state or whatever. It's pretty special, and I'm looking forward to it.
And just talk about like what your role is. You guys have a lot of depth. Is kind of the key word that we're looking here. There's really no weak part in any of these line changes. Any area. What's your role in this team?
I mean, first year guy, it's tough to tell right now. But what I bring to the table is speed in my shot. I think compete level. I like to compete. I like to have the puck on my stick. And, first year guy, there's a lot of depth, so we'll see. Time will tell, but that's what I can bring.
How's it feel to be playing under John Madden, a guy who's had obvious success in the NHL and a very good coach and knows to get the most out of his players? What have you kind of got out of him out of the summer and this week of practice in the first game?
Yeah, he's a defensive-minded coach. I can tell just from playing under him, and that's one of my things I need to work on. So I think it'll be good playing under him, for him to really teach me that part of my game and take me to the next level.
What are the strengths of this team, of this Monsters team, you think?
We're speed. We got a lot of speed here. A bunch of offensive skill. I think we're deep 1 through 4 lines. Doesn't matter which line you put out there, and we can compete. We have a good compete level. I think that's important.
And you talk about wanting to puck on your stick and getting in space. A guy who did that a lot last year was Sonny Milano, and you saw, I don't know if you caught a lot of what John Madden did with him. Does that kind of give you kind of encouragement in seeing what he did with Sonny to create his two-way game and maybe do that with you as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sonny's a little bit more gifted offensively, I think. But yeah, for sure, someone like that, a little bit weaker on the defensive side of the puck, which I think I am too. So someone like that, it took time for him, but look where he's at now, so that's really nice.
Going from like an elite AAA team to one of the better OHL teams to then coming to the Monsters, like what were some of the adjustments you had to make, even though those teams were both very successful?
Yeah, I mean, just all aspects of my game, I think, but especially the defensive part, because defense first, is the mindset nowadays. So I just really had to work on that part of my game. Obviously, all aspects of my game I worked on, but I think that was one of the things I really worked on, and I'm happy with where it's at right now.
You guys have been in camp now for a little while here, and it's past, trying to make an NHL team and all that, and you're into getting the team together here in Cleveland. It's a deep forward group, and there's a lot of competition for roles, especially with the specialty teams. How's that aspect of the season ramping up for you? And is it kind of good to get some competitive juices going with your teammates?
For sure. I mean, everyone's fighting for spots. It's a job now. It's not just for fun or whatever, but it's fun, and that's what makes it fun. And it's what we love to do is compete. So it's friendly competition. Everyone's on the same team here, but people are fighting.
How about this coaching staff too? I mean, I'm sure you watched John Madden play in the NHL growing up, but really the rest of the guys too. How much of a luxury is it to have a staff like this as a young player?
Yeah, he's got a good mind. Both coaches, the whole staff, they all have good minds, and they're insightful. So I think it's important. They're also very personal, which is as a young guy, I've never been around this kind of atmosphere, I guess, where guys have families or whatever, and older. So you're down when you're by yourself or whatever. So they're personal, and they've been there, so they know what to do, and they can help you. So I think that's important.
Finally, you got a couple of games in end of the season last year. How big a help is that, just to know what the American League's all about on a day-to-day basis? Does that really help you heading into this season feel comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get too much experience, but I got a little bit, and I think that helped just to know where you're at, on a player level or where you need to be. So I thought that was important, so I could use it, training for the summer or whatever, and what I need to be. So that really was helpful.
Thanks,